Go and find out whether the beach bar is going to open on time or not. My name's Tim Down for Living with Emerson Tenerife. I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5:55 in the evening. Monday's all about you. Meet up Monday if you're on the island of Tenerife. Come and say hello. Wednesday's balcony banter every second week, and every other week it's on Juliane in Endel's channel, link in the description, and it's her channel tonight. And Freaky Friday is me getting drunk in a bar. You can also come along and buy me a pint. So let's go for a walk. Good morning, everybody. This is live, but if you're watching on catch up, I do this on Tuesdays, Wednesday, Thursday mornings. Go for a walk, sometimes in my village, which is village Cayo Salvaje on Costa Adeje in Tenerife, and other times in a more famous area, like yesterday with San Eugenio, down to the beach, La Pinta, Playa La Pinta, and anywhere you want to go from Los Cristianos up to Los Gigantes. If you want to walk with me, just go to timothydowd.com, go to events and pick one. Cool dude. I didn't check today actually. There's the 473. That comes in the village both ways. So we are in between Los Cristianos and Los Gigantes. And if you're coming from Los Cristianos, the bus pops down here, turns around and goes back up. And it does the same on the way back. So that's pretty cool. Morning, Tim. We are well. Waiting for your food delivery, says Tricia. There you go. Meals on wheels, as they say. Or is it a supermarket? One of the two. So I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. It's a one-way street. Actually, no. I've decided against it. I'm going to go through the village. I'm going to go backwards today. I'm walking backwards for Christmas. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to walk into the village, down all the way past Little Germany to the beach, have a look to see if the beach bar is nearing completion. Because theoretically, 30, but nearing completion, because they should be opening Sunday. It says they should be opening on the 30th of April, which I doubt very much, but there you go. So we'll find out how late it's going to be. Actually, give them the benefit of the doubt, we'll find out whether it's going to open on the 30th or not. There you go. I had a great meal last night. I made tagliatelle with some tomato sauce and meatballs. Way too many calories for my diet, unfortunately. And we compounded it by drinking a glass of wine or two. But maybe just 175 ml. And, but I bought this scrapper. And we had a couple each, and then I sat and watched TV and started tippling. And I woke up this morning and half the bottle's gone. So somebody broke in and drank half a bottle of grappa. That's only a little bottle, so it's not too worried. But that's why I am late today. There we go. Turn you around, see where we are. I watched me back on TV yesterday. Wow, was I fat in the face. I tell you what, if you've got a 75-inch TV, I do apologise. What the hell's this? There you go. Aliens have landed. Some artist, formerly known as Juan, has done that. Cool dude. Okay, we've got a thing over here, a bench. So I'm going to sit on it and see what you guys are saying. Not that I need it, but I just, I like sitting down, to tell you the truth. There we go. Now this bench doesn't have a nice view because it's got this derelict place, but it is part of the town. We do have a little bit of art there as well. The big white building on the thing there is the 3-star hotel, Sea Blue, Callao Garden, I think it's called, Callao Garden, Blue Sea or Sea Blue, Blue Sea I think it is. And the one next to it here is the Tropical Park in Cayo Salvaje. So you've got Tropical Park, and behind that is the Mind Hotel. Right, let's go and find out who's on. Steve Coe, good morning. Martin Voss, good morning. Julie Wade, Denise Pearson, sorry. Alan Sterling, how are you today? Okay. Morning, Tim, says Gemma's Edward. Gemma's Edwards, okay. Gemma's Edwards. Morning, Tim, waiting for the food. We did that one. Stuart Bloomer's on, Betty Hennigan, Barley, Oliver, only 3 days to go. Susan Roberts, Michael Tootle, morning, Peter Poulter, Walkie Talkie Foodies, hope you're well, Tim, Natalie Hick, Denise Pearson, Edwardia 1970. There's only so many times you can walk around Callao, cool dude. What's that all about? I live here, I love the place. And you can walk around it every day if you want. It's my channel. Morning, Tim, saving me a walk as we're going to have a look at the beach bar today. I'm not saving you a walk, Terry. You get down there, my friend. Hi, Denise, okay, thanks. Good morning, Tim. Coming over on Friday, says Joanna. Always watch you, but don't usually say anything. Well, thank you for popping in from the background there, Joanna. If you want to join me at any time for a walk, or if you want to come to Meet Up Monday, or if you want to come to Debauchery Freaky Friday, let me know. Just go to timothydowd.com, go to events, pick one. Hi, Anne-Marie. North Tenerife. Hi, Steve. Walking Fork and Tudors. Keep on the big TV in the lounge today. Thumbs up. Hope you will. It wasn't very clear yesterday morning. I don't know why that was. Morning, Tim. Have a good day. I will. Says Susan Orcus. I didn't read anything out. Oh, I did. Good morning. I did. Trisha, Denise, Julie. Mick Paxton, good morning, Tim. We'll be on the plane this time next week at Decky 10 nights. Michael McGuinness, love beach bars. Prefer to spend my money in a chair drinking beer instead of paying for a lounge and shades. So that's exactly right. Simon's on, Paddy P. Robert Ingle. Thank you. You're welcome. And hi, Tim. He's got 700 subs. Cool, dude. Steve's hit the 700. He needs the magical 1,000. So if you're new to the channel and you like what you see here, come and see Steve. He does exactly the same up in the north, up in Puerto de la Cruz and the surrounding areas. He did a fantastic vlog from La Orotava a couple of days ago. And yeah, let's go and give him some love, get him to 1,000, and then he'll get pushed a bit further. We need to get the north of Tenerife up. Oh, here's some new palm trees been planted. Cool, dude, like a green one here. And this one needs a bit of water, it looks like. But there you go. This is the bus stop. Now, we do have 4 bus stops in Callao Savaki, but this is the one where it's turned round and it's actually called Callao Savaki. So the way it works is Callao is a one-way street. Let me just put you down here for a second. Callao's a one-way street. So what happens is the main road's coast road is going along this way. Los Gigantes is over there, Los Cristianos is down here. And the bus comes from both directions. When it gets to the roundabout at the top, they both come down the same route. They come down here to the bottom where you see the Nebula restaurant at the bottom. And above that is the El Habli where we meet on Mondays. Maybe not next Monday though. 1st of May is different. I don't know where it's going to be, but it will be in the village. I might be filming the Mayday, making of the Mayday cross up by the church up there. So if you're interested in coming and helping out with that, there's no alcohol involved. So that'll put a loadie off straight away. What? Come to Tenerife and not drink alcohol? For an hour, anyway, 6 to 7, making a cross. I'm going to film it and be there and interview people. And it's part of the community spirit. So, and you'll see a lot of international people there, mostly Spanish. So if you're saying, where are all the Spanish? Join us on Monday. And we'll be up there around about 5:30 to set things up, and we'll go live as normal at 5:55. Back to the bus. So both buses come the same direction, if you like, and they all stop at this one bus stop over here, and it's the 473, so it's the same number, but you got to watch to see where it's going. So it's either going to go to Los Gigantes, that means it's been in Los Cristianos, comes down, goes up in Los Gigantes, or the other way round, and it's coming now, so I'm going to film it for you. So this one, for instance, is the 473. This is going to Los Cristianos. So it's been in Los Gigantes and it's going to Los Cristianos. These are the people that are getting on the bus to go and visit Los Cristianos. If you buy a cash ticket, I think it's about $2, $2.10. And if you buy one of the 10 mass cards, then it's cheaper. I think you get 40 or 60% off. So if you're doing a lot of buses, 10 MasterCards is a good one. If you just want to run around on different buses all day, you've got a day card as well for a tenner, which is well worth it. Take my life in my hands. But as I say, it's right next to the Nebula restaurant, which is the middle of, or the top of town if you like, or the middle. And above here is the Terrace El Habli, where you get to at the side here. So there's actually 3 restaurants in this block. There's the steps up to Terrace El Habli, and just by there, there's a lift that takes you straight up. Right at the back corner, looking out to the beach. And there's the beach, if you want to see it. That's where we're going. Down there. Down by the car park there. Now, at the moment, there's no walkway down to the beach from here. You've got to go through town, unless you go back towards my house and come down the brushland there. There's a path there. But the restaurant of the thing is called El Rincón Criollo. You can see it right there. You see it right here. El Rincón Criollo. And then Terrace El Habli is next door. Those are both accessible through there. And that Rincón Criollo, the portions are fantastic. And it's dirt cheap. €10 or €15 for a meal. This is Nebula. This is a lot posher and very good quality. Nice people. A local guy owns it, so it's not not one of these franchise restaurants. And he's got a very varied menu. I know you won't be able to see that, but they're online, Nebula restaurant, right next to the taxi rank. So if you don't fancy getting buses and you want to come to the village, then you can get a taxi rank here. You just tell them Kaya Savaki. There you go. Taxi number 25. And those are the apps, if you want to have a look at those, to download, or some phone numbers for you guys. And always get a legal taxi. Never get those illegal taxis. So here are the little shops. Down the bottom there, we've got a butcher's and a baker's. If the corner shop there starts making candles, that'd be good. We got Nivaria, it's like a jeweler's shop, and we got a mode shop. We got farmacia. Buenos días, ¿qué tal bien? Momo's not open today, coffee shop. A couple of ATMs, one at the farmacia, which I trust, one at the ferreteria that's closed down, which I don't really trust. I don't know why, mainly because it's green. And then we got the Magma Excursions shop. Don't forget Dan's shop is up in the Cayo Beach, in the Cayo Garden Hotel. Then we got the Lotto, and this is for buying houses. This is the second French bakery. Soon to be the only one because the other one's closing down, I think. Nevada, get all your stuff, get from Suresh. Here's people that have been drinking all week. How are you, darling?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. You're live on YouTube. There you go. I'll point you the other way. There you go. I went to school with your sister when I was 7. With your sister, yeah, 7 I was. I moved from Prestwich when I was 7 to St George's in Unsworth. The Unsworth Bowl. So this is Eclipse. You get your breakfast here and you can drink all day for nothing, as long as you get somebody to pay. La Palma over the road. I've never been there. Well, I've not been there since these light gods have had it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we've got a few more shops up the top here. And a couple of restaurants. Just turn you around. My favourite tree. They cut the top off this tree 4 times since I've been here, and it's always grown back better. Always. This is La Rueda, the wheel, and actually it's just now called Mum's Pizza. Cool dude. I think it's the same people. Mum's Pizza. Maybe they're concentrating on pizza now and rotisserie chicken. There you go. We'll have to have a look at that. Family pizza restaurant. There you go. To take away and delivery, I think. Cool dude. Wow. I didn't realise that had changed. That changed pretty quick. The green thing next to it is Laura's. They're not open on a Wednesday, but you can get another breakfast here, and they do ice cream and coffee and stuff, and sandwiches and all that. And the above Laura's is the Bombay Babu. That's one of the chain of Indian restaurants on the island. I think the owners live here, so I mean it is local, but there's got a lot of them. And Basala, which is the competition. The old competition. 86 people watching. 85. Who went off? Who doesn't like me? Hey Tim, hope you're well. Catch you up on a new exercise bike being delivered this morning, says Mark. Cool dude. French bakery make amazing croissants. Actually, they do. That second French bakery does the best croissants, to tell you the truth, because they're made with butter. So up here is the world famous Monte Cristo and Three Horseshoes. I think I missed a load of people, but I'll get you. We get you back. Okay, good morning. Michael Penny, Bernie Smith, James Redford, and Denise Pearson. There we go. So this is one of the supermarkets. You will find that these are slightly more expensive. The small supermarkets near the beach are always more expensive. Across the road there is the new reception for the Albatross apartments. So if you fancy just a self-catering apartment, there's Albatross is an option. And I think they're building a new pool somewhere near the Italian corner there. I'm not sure when, but I did hear. So we got Suppressor here, which is a steakhouse. And then we got the Chinese behind it, which is over there, where it's just beyond the steps. There's another bar called BBJ's, and the in the back over there is a local restaurant called Bodegon Canario. And there's Tito's, or Tito Peppo's or something like that, which is a new tapas bar, which I've not tried. You know, we don't go out a lot for dinner and stuff. White building there's Pearly Grey, or Perla Gris. And you can stay there as well as a hotel. But it is also a timeshare, so you can actually... I'm not sure whether there are any for sale, but I'm sure you can ask. And we've actually interviewed a few people. Kevin, for instance, who owns there. Go and check that one out for Meetup Monday, last Monday night. I interviewed Kevin, he's got one there. And this is one of the best places for looking out to sea on this side of the corner. So let's have a quick walk up there before I show you the rest of the restaurants along here. So if you're new to Kayosavaki, it's quite a quiet, take my life in my hands. It's quite a quiet resort, as opposed to sort of like nightlife and crowds and crowds of people. You do get a varied selection of restaurants and bars to go in, and there are a couple of live music and karaoke bars, or at least one, the Three Horseshoes, and also sports bars. So if you want to actually sport in the afternoon, that's also an option here. But a lot of people just come here to chill out. So this is the chill out morning. The girls doing the yogurt, and that is the Atlantic Holiday Company, which is another hotel which you can choose. So we've got the Cayo Grand at the top, which is closed at the moment. Coming down the hill, we have the top one is the Cayo Garden, then the Tropical Park, opposite that the Mind Hotel. Now we got these apartments here, Albatross. You can also Airbnb some of these as well in Esmeralda. Then we have the Pearly Grey, and right in the corner there we've got the Atlantic Holiday Company, and some beautiful people.
Hello Tim.
How are you?
You're all right, thank you.
Have we met?
Yeah, Terry's Sober's nephew.
Okay. Ah, that's right. How are you? How are you?
Hiya.
Happy belated birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Cool dudes. So what are you doing today?
Going home.
No. Is it home day today? Terry and Louise are going tomorrow, right?
No, next
Another
Wednesday.
week.
Next Wednesday? They got another week. I thought they were going Friday.
Yeah.
Maybe they just didn't want to see me anymore.
Yeah.
So where did you go for your birthday? Down here, wasn't it?
Delphin.
Oh, the Delphin.
Yeah.
When did I met you here the other night though?
Yeah, that's
Oh, that wasn't your birthday though.
no.
Okay. And how was the Delphin?
Fantastic.
Have you been before?
Yeah, we
Oh, so you know it's going to be good, don't you?
yeah, we do.
Cool, dude.
It's our favourite place.
Is that when Terry hurt his leg?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sue him, sue him. Sue him for being an idiot, right? All right, Tel. Hope you're doing all right. He said, I was going to go down to the beach bar and see if it's going to open, but you've saved me a trip now.
Oh,
Cool dude.
we're going to have a slow walk back. The bus is picking us up shortly, so.
Okay,
Nice to
don't
see
call me
you.
shortly. So
Have a
have a
nice day.
safe trip back,
Thank you.
and I hope that the weather's better when you get home.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time you're over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Tim.
See ya. Ta-ra. Cool dudes. So we're going to go down the beach bar. This is a turning circle, and a lot of people park in it. When the big buses come to drop off at the thing down there, sometimes they drop you off here and let you walk. Other bus drivers can actually do it. Right, driving to barbecue now, says David. Such a pity the French bakery is closing. Hopefully not true. Well, I know that the young girl's leaving. Justine. She's going to go with her partner to Thailand, I believe. Don't know how secret that is, so don't quote me on it. And yeah, and of course the dad passed away last year, so Mum's been running the place. And yeah, so I think 1st of November is the date. But we wish them all the best, all the best. So Casa Maria, one of the oldest restaurants in the village, and Steak 21, one of the newest. Steak 21 has got quite a few franchises here in the south, especially in this area. So you've got Steak 21 here, you've got Steak 21 over in Playa Paraíso twice, I think. One's a sushi bar and the other's a burger, a gourmet burger bar. So try all those out. Sabot, I think, is Belgian, and Shangri-La is Mediterranean food owned by Asians. The Romantica is a Mediterranean. They specialise in fish and flambé for dessert. Flambé. Got to put my sunglasses on, I can't see a bloody thing. There you go. El Ancla. You could also rent apartments here, I believe. And if you look up this little path up here, on the left here, I don't know if you see it, just under the tree there, Bodegón Canario, that's where you can get I think they do an all-you-can-eat goat on a Friday. So here we go. More Romantica. I'm going to take my life in my hands. It's pretty quiet though, stay on the beach here. So we've got little Germany, who's opening and cleaning, so getting all the fresh stuff in. There's the phone number if you need it. Go and give them some love, but you do have to book. And next to it's the Irish bar, Paddy McGinty's. And this is La Davino Comida.
And this is Alan Davis.
Hello, Alan Davis, how are you?
How are you, mate?
Good to see you.
Yeah, bit windy Millar today, isn't
Hey,
it?
it's not too good, is it? How are you?
I'm fine, I'm Yvonne.
Yvonne,
Yeah,
Alan and Yvonne.
We watch you quite a lot.
You do?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
yeah.
been before.
Have we met before? I can't remember.
No,
Yeah,
no,
we
no.
haven't.
All right, well, welcome.
We were in January. We were in January, yeah.
Okay.
Stayed in the Minder, did you?
In the what?
The Minder, did you?
Exactly. The
Oh, right, the
Mind,
mind.
isn't it?
All right, yeah,
Really chilled vibe it is, isn't it?
yeah, it's,
Proper gorgeous.
they wouldn't let me upstairs with the camera though.
Wouldn't they know?
No, I only went down to the bottom there. I think Andrew went.
Yeah, he did.
Andrew went up.
He lives by us.
Does he?
Yeah,
And
his
this-
parents live round the corner from us.
Oh, in Liverpool.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. And the Scots lad did it, didn't he?
Kevin, yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't let me. I'm just a fat ball guy, see. But I went right when they were opening, so I don't think that. Well, what happened was, it's not that they didn't let me in. I asked permission, and they said send an email to this guy, and I sent 4 emails, and I never got a reply. So I wasn't actually chucked out of the Mind Hotel, but they just never replied. So I went, sod you, right? But it is apparently it's quite nice. Where are you staying now?
In the Mind?
Are you in the Mind again?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, dude. Can you afford the top floor?
Aye, what, sorry?
By that.
Can you afford the top floor?
Oh, no.
No.
But there's a girl on reception, and when we were there in January, I said, you seem to have a Liverpool accent. And she said, I'm from Liverpool. No weird, so I brought a Liverpool shirt over the
Oh,
stand.
cool.
She was made up.
So she give you a discount on the beer. I heard that.
She has, actually.
But you don't have to pay to go up on the top.
Yeah, but see, the beer's like €4 a pint.
Expensive.
Yeah,
to
it
drink,
is.
yeah.
Expensive,
The
expensive.
supermarket's around the corner, and they don't mind you having a can in there. You know?
No, they don't.
Gin
No.
and tonic's about 11,
Is it?
euros.
Wow. We used to stay in the Sheraton, and that was 25 to 28 bucks, depending on what gin you had. So we'd go around to the sports bar, 7 in La Caleta, sports bar 7. I could get 3 pints and a brandy for that.
Yeah. There's a couple we met staying in the Hard Rock Hotel, and they've come out for a drink as well because they said it's far too.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you're right, it's a nice, they're all nice resorts, and if you don't have to worry about it, you don't have to look, right, then it's great.
Yeah.
But if you're sort of treating yourself and you think, well, I could either do one gin and tonic up the top there, or go down to Monte Cristo and get bladdered.
No contest.
No contest.
It's the principle of it, though, isn't it? We're not tight. We can afford to pay for it.
They're
We
shooting
just-
themselves.
It's not to do with being tight. I think what it is that they want to keep it exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Don't
what.
want any riff-raff in.
It's not so much the riff-raff, but I mean, if it was
Let us in.
yeah, but if it was $1.50 a pint, all the locals would be in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, true, yeah.
So I was going to say, when you arrive?
Okay, we're here for 10 days. We go back Saturday.
You go back Saturday.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
cool.
here.
Have you been to Monte Cristo? Is it not your vibe there?
Is that the one upstairs?
Yeah, the one behind the Marsala where they do all the bingo and all that. It's like
Yeah,
it's God's
no,
waiting
no.
room.
No.
We went to one above
Nebula.
Feel
an
it.
Abbey.
Oh, that's where we meet on a Monday.
That's
Yeah.
what Yvonne said, yeah.
Yeah.
When we first went in, the little guy, Jose, the
Yeah,
guy here,
yeah.
he wasn't very friendly, but I talked him round.
Yeah, he's a nice lad, but he pretends not to speak English first of all,
Oh, yeah.
and then I don't think he likes speaking English, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But you're right, he's not like the go-getter. Come and have a pint with us. But there you go.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to see you too, and enjoy it. And have you met Andrew yet? Have you met Andrew over?
No.
No?
We haven't bothered going up to Costa Rica. We didn't know whether we could be bothered.
No, that's
We went
true.
to play a parade, so we've done that.
Yeah, you did the walk.
We've done that a few
Cool, dude.
times, but we just can't be bothered getting buses and that.
That's also true, yeah.
And waiting around to get buses back and taxis.
Don't turn up.
Don't turn up. So we just thought that we're just chilling, aren't we?
Well, enjoy your chill and have a safe trip back if I don't see you. Tra.
Thank you.
Actually, one of my favourite chefs and bar owners, Little Germany. Don't forget to book. I used to sit there on a Friday. I can't even get in now. It's so popular. See ya. And what we're saying, we're saying Divina Comida, the Divina Comida. I was hidden here. They gave me some lovely tapas and a beer when I went there to have a look. Give them some love. Although I have heard conflicting stories, so don't listen to the first review. Always get 2 or 3 reviews, or try it yourself and let me know. La Divina Comida, the divine food. This is another Steak 21 thing here. 7 plates, 7 days. The concept here is a taster menu of 7 courses for one price, either with or without drinks. I think it's $50 without and 70 or 80 bucks with. And the menu changes every Wednesday. So they got a week's worth of food. I've been in there before. Las Banderas is another set of bungalows built into the cliffs. And El Delfín is the terrace bar. I do have the drone footage of El Delfín from the other area. And El Ancla, the Anchor, is the corner restaurant here. So let's guy getting attacked by a tree there. And this, my friends, is Playa Ajabo, the beach. So there in the distance you got Playa Paraíso, Paradise Beach. And over here you got Florida, Mexico, Brazil, and right down there Argentina. And if you look between the Hard Rock Hotel south, there's nothing apart from a shimmy shake round Dakar until Antarctic. So it gets deep very quickly down here. So as you can see, the tide's out at the moment. The tide comes up to the rough sand, but the smooth sand is quite nice. And it gets immediately deep there, but it is quite safe to swim within the confines of the pier. If you get further out, especially over there, there's going to be some weird rip tides that you might want to be worried about, especially when the sea isn't as calm as it is now. Now they do have lifeguards between 10 and 2, I think it is. And the beach bar is closed, and they are the people that have to do the cleanup of the beach, and also they run the kiosk at the bottom and the toilet, so they're also closed at the moment. But I've heard they will be opening by the end of the month, which is Sunday. So I'm going to go down and find out whether they're on track or whether it's mañana. And when it is open, then you'll be able to get drinks and sunbeds here, I believe. There's a kiosk at the top there and a little cafeteria down the bottom with a loo. Shower on the beach, of course, that works now. And you need it because it's sort of black sand, as you can see. This is a place, the rocky bit down here with this little steps. That's where the locals usually meet. So that's quite a nice place to meet as well. And as I say, Playa Paraíso is only 500 meters away, so 600 meters. And you can get some of these, I think, in, what's it called? Airbnb. Don't know how legal they are, but you can get those. And that is our complex there. In fact, if you look right at the top here, you can see my flat. It's the one with the window, it's right at the back at the top. And it's the one with one blind down, thin blind, and another blind flapping in the wind. And this is Mirador de La Gomera is the bottom bit, and then the tall bit then is Arco Iris. And there's another view of the 3-star hotel. And those are the ones where Rick and Shelley live. There you go. So I can't see what you're saying because the sun's beating down, but when I get down here in the shade, I shall have to look what you're saying. If you've said something you want a reply to, please type it again in a minute, because I won't be able to go back so far. And if you're just saying hi, thank you very much for joining, and hi to everybody. 102 people watching. I started late today, but I've still got to be back pretty sharpish because I'm filming Webby's new vlog today. So we're going to do Webby's new vlog, and I'm going to edit it over the next 2 days and put it out on Friday at 5 o'clock. So that's the plan. So if you've not subscribed to Webby, I'm going to put his link in the description. I've not put the link in the description just yet, for the simple reason there's not a lot of content up there. There's a couple of shorts where people say that they're going to watch the channel. In fact, Graham Withy says he watches the channel. He was the only thing on it. So, first one's coming on Friday. Then a couple of shorts. Buen trabajo.
Gracias.
De nada. So these are the steps going up to Laura's. And this guy's going to run up it now. I'm going to film him. Well, as the case may be. So they've got, they got some new roofs up. Or are they, they look like industrial strength shades. So it's looking quite good. Oh no, señor, por favor, puedo grabar. Puedo grabar. 2 minutos, 2 minutos. Abiertas el fin de mes, sí? A 30. Oh, the floor's lovely, look. There's a kiosk. So, arriba y el cafetería también. 30 de abril. Más o menos. Primero May?
Sí.
Sí, más o menos.
Para verano.
Para verano?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
So they're going to be done by summer. There we go. Cool dudes. Right, let's go and see what you guys are saying. There's a nice... Buen trabajo, señora. So here we go. Now, they did this just when we arrived, so it was brand new when we arrived, but it's now grown into a beautiful spot. And when they reopen this bar, it's going to be fantastic. So let's have a quick look at that. I'm going to stick the drone up in a minute. Oh, they've even got like a platform here. I don't think it's going to be a stage, but it's going to be a I don't know. Well, it might be a stage. You never know. But where's the audience going to sit? That's the question. Okay. So these are the toilets and the kitchen. So you're going to be going in here. And also there's cafeteria inside. Oh, beautiful. Muy bien. Buen trabajo. Good. So here we go. So this is Playa Ajabo, A-J-A-B-O. I'm going to do a Steve pan. Ah, ¿qué tal? How are you?
Not too bad, and you?
You're working hard.
Not too hard.
Trabajo fuerte.
Poquito, no, trabajo poquito.
Un poquito. Es mejor. Es mejor. We know this guy from a long time ago. We've been friends for maybe 2 or 3 years now, yeah?
Hola.
Dos, 3 años. ¿Conocemos?
Sí,
Sí,
puede
sí.
ser.
¿Crees fue abierta el fin de mes? Más o menos.
Es posible.
¿Es posible?
Es posible.
Ok, muy bien.
Hace falta.
¿Hace falta? ¿eh?
Sí.
Ok. ¿Y verano?
Antes de verano.
Antes de verano.
Antes
Ok.
de verano.
So, fin de mayo.
Sí.
Fin de
No,
mayo.
en mayo.
In mayo.
En mayo.
In mayo, okay. Cool dudes. So this Monday we're going to the church to do the cross. Yeah? Las flores, yeah?
Sí,
In
sí.
la iglesia.
Sí, la vela.
La vida, see? And then maybe next Monday, Meetup Monday might be here. Keep an eye on the channel. Muchas gracias, señor.
De nada.
Hasta la próxima.
Adiós.
Adiós. So, guys, I'll give you the view of the beach whilst I'm checking you guys. Okay. Just stop for coffee. Stay safe, says Ian. Stephen's on. Morning, Tim. Stephen Cantland. Maria Ayers. Thanks, Tim. Some of you, David, are well. Hi, Ian. Emma Papercrafts. Hi, Tim. Lovely to watch the morning. We're hoping to go back to Tenerife soon. Can we say hello to Andrew Wright, who's tuned in too? So Emma's Papercrafts and Andrew Wright, hello to you guys. And Emma's Papercrafts looks like it's a channel. So have you got any videos up there, Emma? Then we can send people over and they can go and binge watch all your stuff on Papercrafts. Cool dude. Kezia Noble, is this Costa Adeje? It is Costa Adeje, Kezia, because Costa Adeje means the coast of Adeje, which we are. But the Costa Adeje resort basically finishes around about La Caleta. But we're hoping to get people over here as well, because Playa Paraíso is the next village, and beyond that is a little fishing village called El Puertito, and then there's nothing then till La Caleta, and there's no maritime walkways. So basically we are Costa Adeje, but with the other Costa Adeje, the other Costa Adeje. Louise is watching from El Ancla. I can't see without my glasses. Get my glasses on. I can't see. Okay. We don't have a webcam, I don't think. Okay, what else we got? John and Jay tuned in from Japan while traveling on Shinkansen. Shinkansen. Cool dude. Wakerimasen. Maria, not too bad. Okay, chatting amongst themselves. Is this Costa Decky? We did that one. Tricia Slater. Steve, we did that one. Morning, Tim, says Maria. We arrived yesterday staying at Arona Grand. Beautiful hotel. Beautiful hotel. N Smiler's on. Damien O'Toole's on. Thumbs up, says Anne. Suhail Ahmed, picture is not clean. Sorry about that, Sahil. It's not a lot I can do down here. For the simple reason is there's not a lot of, as you can see, we're right down in a dip. French bakery, basically amazing croissants, yep. Hope you are good, well, watch and catch up. Exercise backyard did that one. Bernie Smith, okay, I think everybody, we got everybody. If I miss you, oh, John Hurst, great work as always, thank you so much. How's the weather in general in that area? Other parts of Costa Decky, sunny for once, and it's cloud. Okay, we're pretty good. Kazia, I do a video every day for 60 seconds. I'd actually do 2. But I do a lunchtime video every day, and I'll show you. We have a view of the whole of Costa Decky to Las Americas from our flat. So I swing round there, and you can see the Guaza Hill and the Rock del Conde, and you can see all along Costa Decky. And if you go to my channel and go to the shorts shelf, that's the vertical videos that you usually watch on your phone. I do one every day lunchtime. I do one every day in the evening, unless I don't cook, like Monday. And basically, you can check the weather out for the past year. So I've been doing it since middle of January last year. So just go in on the short shelf and just keep scrolling back. That's my cue to move. And if the babies sleep through that, then they're good. So here's another place to sit. Yeah, so you can check out that. Oh, these are more yogurts. I don't want to film them. There we go. That was a nice thing. So this is the nice shady corner in the morning, if you want to see a bit of shade. And beautiful place to sit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up and back. A lot of little crickets here. Yep, fagash lils. Why do people who smoke throw the dimps on the floor? If I unwrapped a sweet, popped it in my mouth and threw the sweet wrapper on the floor, you'd say litter. But you guys throw burning paper on the floor and think it's normal. Part of the drug culture, maybe, I don't know. El Ancla. And there's Esmeralda at the back there. That's where Monte Cristo is, in this block here. And this is the back end. Oh, this is called Agua Viva. The whole thing's called Agua Viva, I think. The big building where the shops are, and these bungalows at the back. It's all Agua Viva. And round the corner here is the Delphine restaurant, right at that level, that bottom level. So you've got to go down about 4 or 5 flights of stairs to be able to get there. So not for the faint-hearted, and definitely not for wheelchairs. So this will give you a view of the back of the kiosk at the top. I'm going to call it kiosk and cafeteria from now on. So the top one's the kiosk and the bottom one's the cafeteria. Or cafeteria. Oh, there's another. Oh, this is another terrace here. Look. Okay. Oh, this is going to be good. In the shade. Shame you can't get a wheelchair up here. Cool, dude. What's the picture like now, people? Is it any better? I asked these guys what they were building, and it's part of the water connection. They're renewing all the water from Playa Paradiso all the way along. And I've heard that this area here is going to be a new hotel, but that has been a rumour for 10 years at least. So I'm going to go back up here when I go home. But, oh, picture's great. Thank you, Michael. Barry's saying good. So this is the name of the beach. So it's not Playa Cayo Savaki. It is Playa Ajabo. It's wheelchair accessible. No smoking, no camping, no dogs. From the 16th of the 6th to the 15th of the 9th, lifeguard services from 10 till 8:30. So it's only summer months. No first aid, no drinking water, but you can shower. Please put litter in the bin. And there is no information apart from this. There we go. So I'm going to go back down here because, actually, yeah, I will. Because I just want to show you Christina's favourite seating spot. And they cut the rubber tree down. And so it wasn't as nice. But I've just noticed it's growing back pretty fast. So therefore, it might be time to bring Chris down again. We were going to come on Monday, but it doesn't look like the place is going to be open. So on Monday, we're going to go up and help, as I said, with the floral cross on May Day. May Day, May Day. So the picture might go a little bit wonky again down here, but we should be all right. It won't go off, I don't think. So this is the rubber tree. And it's putting shade back because it was cut back really drastically. In fact, all the green branches are new and they're coming out, and they'll come out until they get too heavy, then they'll bob down, and that's going to be pretty nice. So you can get sort of a framed view here. There you go. So let's get some rubber tree leaves at the top there. It's still not perfect, but let's sit over here. That should give us. There you go. Oh, that's a nice framed view. That's a postcard, isn't it? Look at that. Fantastic. 89 people watching. Cole's place is on. Kezia says, thanks, good. Hope the weather's better mid-morning, afternoon. We'll check your shorts. Basically, it does change during the day. So it does change during the day. So you might have a cloudy morning and a sunny afternoon, but be careful because the UV rays are going up now. I think it was 9 the other day when it was cloudy. So you will still burn even if you don't see any sun. So 50 factor is the norm here. There you go, beautiful. Now a lot of people come here and jump over this wall and walk along the front, and you eventually get to those terraces that I told you where the locals go, but you can get to it along the beach. So I recommend not jumping over the wall and going along the beach. The only problem is that the beach, you do get sand in between your toes. Are you doing a co-stream with Johnny? When's that? We got to sort it out. The thing's called Go Live Together, and all I've got to do is decide on a day and where he's available, where he's walking wherever he is and I'm walking wherever I am, and we just go live together. And so yeah, next time we meet we'll organize it, but it's always better if we're in different places, because you've got to do it I don't think you can do it sideways, the Go Live Together. I think you've got to do it vertically. Somebody's on the top and somebody's on the bottom. So, question. If I started at about 9:30, was it? That must mean it's about 10:20 now, is it? If somebody could tell me the time, that'd be great. And I'll decide which way I'm going to go back. So, hi Tim, you think it's the 1500 calories per day to weight loss? Was that equated for you? I'm planning the 1500 calories per day. It's not always working. And as to weight loss, I lost 4 kilos in the first month, and I've kept that off. So I'm wavering around about the 120, 119 mark at the moment. And yeah, yesterday I went way over, and I ended up drinking half a bottle of grappa as well. So I've basically got to do a lot more exercise. But yeah, it's counting the calories has helped a lot, and eating slightly different things: less bread, less processed meat, less processed cheese. Webby Sports Roundup, Webby Boom. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to meet him at 3. He's picking me up at 3:30 this afternoon. We're going to San Eugenio or somewhere in the area there, and we're going to film with mates the first podcast. We're going to call it a podcast, I think, because it's not a vlog. It's definitely a podcast. And we're going to set it up as a podcast on YouTube as well, so there'll be a playlist. And also, I'm going to put the first 10 to 15 minutes on my channel and then send you all over. So you'll be able to see the first 10 to 15 minutes on my channel. And then if you want to go and watch the whole thing, go over to his channel until he takes off. And then once he's taken off, I won't have to do it anymore. I'll still be the editor and stuff. Unless, of course, Webby's son wants to do it. So there's obviously, I've got my own channel, but I'm going to help Webby as much as I can. And as soon as it takes off, and if it comes too much, then I'm sure we'll get somebody to edit for you. But we'll see how it happens first. Don't lose too much money. There's going to be some sporting tips and tricks. But as you know, you've got to do it with a disclaimer, and only gamble if you can afford to gamble. And you don't have to gamble, just have fun with your friends and family. Hopefully back over soon, says Gazog. Sun is good. It's really warm today. Just got over the COVID nightmare, exactly. See you this afternoon, says Webby. 10:40. Oh, it's 10:40 already. Okay. 10 minutes to 60-minute video. Okay, all right. 10:40. Okay, then I'm going to go back this way. Still ticking. We did that one. A bit late to check. But I'm here, says Christian. Hi, Christian. Hopefully over soon, says Gazza again. I heard you're doing a co-streaming job. We did that one. The workers were cutting back all the trees and bushes when we were there last November. Exactly. Exactly. So I'm going back this way, which is the shortcut. They're going to get back for 11. I've got to be in the house at 11. So if you come in the car, there's a car park if you can't find parking in the village. There's a car park here. What's the hotel like? Laguna Park 2. I've never been in Laguna Park 2, but I believe it is on the wrong side of the motorway for the beach. So there is a large hill and a motorway to navigate. I'm actually not going to put the drone up because I've seen everything I need to see. 11 years to go, says Alan. Hope to bump into you for a coffee. If anybody wants a guarantee to bump into me, go to timothydowd.com to events and say you're interested. Just register your email address and where you are. So there's a place for your name to register, but you can put anything in it. Just say, if you go and let's say you want to register for a walk next Wednesday, for instance, you just put in, Alan, I'm staying at the whatever. Can you come and walk around my area? And then your email address, and I'll know you then. Then we'll get in touch and do the details. Big uphill walk, check Scotsman in Tenerife. Yeah, exactly. Kevin's done most of the hotels around there, so I definitely would. But I've only ever stayed in one hotel in Tenerife. We came in 2012 and never left that one hotel. So that was a Sheraton La Caleta, and that's closed at the moment. I think Marriott might have taken over. Or was it always Marriott? I can't remember. Heart Attack Hill, Laguna 2. Yep. So this is the shortcut. You can tell it's a shortcut because they didn't bother finishing the road down to the beach. Hey, doggy. Hola. Hola. So, this is steeper than you think. So this is just like a line of concrete with lines in it so you don't slip. But they got to this tree and stopped the road. My God, that's steep. There's a jogger. There's another view of the beach. It's quite nice underneath this tree. Gives you a bit of shade. That path over the headland takes you to Playa Paraíso. This is a close-up of Mirador de La Gomera. Some places to rent in there, but it's quite expensive, about $1,200 a month. This fencing up here is the border for the quasi-new hotel. That's where the private land finishes, top of those rocks. And this is where the trees are, is all public land. Beautiful. I'm next. We've got 98 people still watching. Cool dude. I'm on Heart Attack Hill right now. Alan Nichols says Victoria 2 apartments next week. Ray Duffy's on. Simon, see Johnny in Fuerteventura, Tim. Okay. I might contact him later. See if we do a go live together tomorrow morning. Just got over COVID. Okay, I understand now, Gazok. Yeah. We'll check it, Colin. Also saw check-in bungalows as well, a good price. If you're looking for somewhere cheap and cheerful, don't forget we got this 3-star hotel up here called Blue Sea Callao. And if you're up the hill on the other side of the motorway, you might as well be down the hill near the beach. And you probably get a similar price there. So Blue Sea Callao Garden, 3-star. Don't expect too much. Don't book full board. Just bed and breakfast and eat out. Plenty of places to eat. In fact, plenty of places to eat breakfast. So you might just get a bed. Because there's unlimited beer, gets old after the first 2 litres. Right, carry on. Up Thill. I'm going to up the pace now to get home on time. As you can see, we're walking straight up to our complex, which is called Callao Beach on Avenida de la Galga 6. There's 8 blocks, and we're in block number 1, which is the opposite corner to this corner, and it's higher, so we look out over all the roofs because we're on the top floor, or as they call it now, the penthouse, because they want to charge more for it. We moved in, it was $5.95 plus $25 to the agent. It's now $8.80 plus water, electricity and basura, which is the rubbish which was included in the rent before. So even renting's getting more expensive. Buying price is quite good at the moment for sellers. So that's the hotel I was telling you about. Lots of steps, not really wheelchair friendly, but cheap at half the price. This is the, what do we say, Tropical Park, and the Mind Hotel behind it. Not talking too much because I'm out of breath. Bench with my name on it. Oh, there you go, Littles and Jelly Spoons. Kev has visited the check-in as well. Always worth a look for Airbnb holidays. Rob's saying Heart Attack Hill Laguna 2. I'm saying Heart Attack Hill going home. What else we got? 95 people watching, 85 thumbs up. If 10 of you put a thumbs up, we'll have the same amount of thumbs up as people watching, which is cool. So should we go to the next bench? Yeah. So on the right here's Kiddie's Playground. Ahead of us is a purpose-built dog off-the-lead running area. You got to go in with vinegar water to spray where your dog pees, and of course bags to pick up the dodge it. There's a special double gate feature so that dogs don't get out. There you go. More information, go to that website. Ayuntamiento de Adeje. Cool dudes. You lost?
What way to go, left or right?
It takes you to the same place actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, basically it's mostly residential up here.
Yeah.
So if you go to this road and take a right, it ends up at the banana plantation.
Right.
And if you go this way and take a left, it brings you to the banana plantation from the other side.
Oh, right, okay.
There is a path that goes through the plantation, but I think it's closed at the moment.
Right.
Takes you to Playa Paraíso.
Yeah.
But if you want to go to Playa Paraíso, where the Hard Rock Hotel is, you just go down to the path here and go over the cliff.
Right, okay.
About 500 meters of stone,
Yeah.
and then it's a beautiful walkway then. Takes you about an hour and a half to go all the way around and come back. Very nice, very nice. You can either go back down here and just follow it round, or you can go to the car park here and go to the banana plantation and walk down the road. Either way.
Right, let's go and have a look at the
Yeah.
bananas.
Right,
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
How do I stay?
See you, bye-bye. So what does this say? Consulta toda la programación en Auditorio Adeje. Yes. So it's advertising the new auditorium, which is like a theatre, in Adeje. And yeah, they got something on most weeks there now. If you're looking for culture in the Spanish language, then that's one place to look. Morning, Tibbs, says David.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Muy bien. ¿Todo bien?
Bien, bien.
Ok, hasta la próxima.
¿Tú también?
Sí, sí.
Bye.
So this place was for rent. I'm not sure whether it's been rented. Oh, it is. There's something there. So this is block 8 of 8 blocks. Pool's in the middle here. So you got 6, 7 and 8. And you got 1, 2, 3 at the other side. And then 4 and 5 are opposite the pools. So that's quite nice. Hundred people watching, 95 thumbs up, thank you so much. Oh, we lost somebody, 99 people. There you go. They pop in and I'm not talking. I've been put off with all the inclusive and I prefer eating out. That's a better way to go, I think. And not only that, but you're supporting the local economy, which is always good. Zelda, good morning. I'm nearly done, Zelda. I'm back home. This is the Eddie shed. If you want to rent anything or buy anything, go and phone those. There you go. The community of Cayo Beach. And Mirador de la Gomera gives you another view of the 3-star hotel across the road there. And that's back into town. So I'm not going to walk up the middle today. I'm going to walk up the side. Take my life in my hands walking on this slippery white stuff. Going to put my glasses back on. Whew. So we're nearly done. Or nearly done, as we say. Dog walker coming. I can't see what you're saying just now, but I'm going to go over to that bench over there and do a final wrap up and then go home. Actually, I'm home. So there we are. Complejo Residencial, Cow Beach. Good morning. How's it? All right. Take my life in my hands. Full in the sun, but there you go. Okay. So that's where I live, block number 1. Top floor, the other side. Just see it through the trees there. 100 people still watching. Normally play catch up. 1 hour, almost 4 minutes. All inclusive, we did that one. Kev, we did that one. Cool dude. Sarah Louise, bye, see you later in the week. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are finishing up. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me today. If you're on catch up, thank you for joining me on catch up. If it's something you think you might want to like, consider subscribing. And I'm going to put your next video up here if you want to watch that. You can support the channel here, subscribe for free here, and I'll put the merchandise in the corner. It's Tim Down for Living with MS in Tenerife. Signing off. See ya. Whoa.